Like these times, whew, you know how much fun I'm having?
How much fun are you having?
Too much, man. Just too much, dude. Like we're still in a pandemic, and I find that very interesting.
Yeah, we are.
Oh yeah.
Get it on the road? It's on the road. It's recording live. We're here with a full boy cast. Look at this over here. Look at this full boy cast that we have here on the House Assembly.
Full cast.
Let's introduce the crew here. Who's that there in the corner? Is that Nut?
It's your boy Nut.
Nut, back from Hollywood.
What up,
what have
what
you
up?
been doing in Hollywood, man? I've been seeing some stuff.
So recently, I've been trained to become a world-class drift striker.
Well, that's not what I've seen. I have
track?
not seen. This is not something I've seen. You know what? We'll go straight.
Recently,
Wait, hold on,
I've
wait.
been up to a lot of things.
I don't think I did a
fan
proper
of the drift
introduction here. This is the House Assembly that you're watching, and I'm Josh O'Leary, and I'm joined with Dirt Speedman. And also on the show today is Dirt Speedman, sitting there looking at his phone. What was that? Oh, there's Lori, and there's Jonnie Umami, and Nut is here.
It's your boy Nut.
Yeah, well, we're all here, regardless, whatever. But Nut, I need to hear more about your adventures in Hollywood. And I know that your adventures in Hollywood consist of making tabloid covers, because you've been on the cover of a couple tabloids. Anything to say about this? I'll go ahead and pull up the first tabloid cover here.
It happens all
And
the time.
it says, Nut wasted again. It says, relapse. It says, she's back drinking vodka and Red Bull. Look at
That's a
this.
lie.
Combo.
It's whiskey and Monster, but I mean,
Combo.
So explain this. I mean, I see Jim Carrey had a wild night, but Nut wasted again?
they act like this isn't a daily occurrence. I have it, like, I pull a nut out here or there,
Whoa.
show a nibble or two. I'm freshly waxed, so it's no big deal.
It's like a smooth egg.
Well, I have another tabloid cover here. I have another.
That's a good way to put it, yeah.
It's like a smooth egg. Is that what
It's
you
a
said
nice
there?
free range, just big boy though.
Yeah,
not
hard boiled, nice and smooth.
Ooh. Hard boiled, nice and smooth. All right, well, here's another cover. This is from a while ago here. It says, Hollywood wants Nut out. Ryan Seacrest stole your job here. And James Brown was also poisoned at this time. What do you have to say about this, Nut? Are you connected to the James Brown poisoning as well? I'm wondering if you're connected to that.
How is Ryan?
Okay, I have a couple comments to make on this. So, most importantly, I was there when James Brown got poisoned, but I didn't personally poison him. I saw him get poisoned, and then what I do is completely different than that.
Explain. Okay, well, I mean, why is this on the cover of a Globe national magazine here then? What? Explain your feud with Ryan here. I mean, there's got to be more of the story here.
Which Ryan is it again?
It's Ryan Seacrest.
Oh, he's just I don't like short people.
You
It's still
don't?
your job though, right?
Yeah, the top 40 thing.
I've been making money elsewhere, like focusing my energy on becoming the world's greatest drift trucker. So
Yeah, but let's talk about how you lost his job. Like, what happened, like, on the show?
he was poisoning people.
Ryan was? Okay, so you're
This is way to
okay.
get to the top.
So I can see why you've probably made the tabloids before. I have another one here, and as you see, you're up here at the top,
Oh, wow. Oh, this is a
and
heavy allegation.
this is a heavy allegation there, Nut. And
oh,
this
wait,
says,
drive-by shooting, never mind.
yeah, you're up there. It says drive-by shooting. It says Nut cheats death. You're up there at the top wearing a American flag bandana. What do you have to say about this National Enquirer cover here?
What
Ryan
time?
Seacrest is
What
so
time is it
not
referring
good.
to specifically?
This is, I'm not sure what, I mean, this is recently. I mean, you got Kim Jong-un's sister up there.
Oh,
So just talking about me
So.
cheating death, I do it like once a week. I like to consider myself at one with the hood, and it's not the hood you're even thinking of. It's worse. I just hang out with a few of my neighbors that try and shoot me a lot.
Also, the drift trike scene is pretty rough.
It's just a drift strike scene.
Yeah.
Mick Jagger's in there.
It's snakes more so that you get thrown at. Like bullets are no big deal,
Yeah.
but when you're in Australia drifting a fat hill, like
and somebody just throws a python at you.
it's not a python.
Here, Lori, will you do me a favor? Will you, Lori, will you move that camera on Nut so we can see him? See him over here. Look at the side of his face. Who positioned the cameras to begin with?
It was me.
Just position the camera to where I can see Nut's face.
I'm gonna have to drop them legs.
Yeah, Nut, you're gonna have to scoot over, man. You're gonna have to sit in front of the microphone. You're gonna have to get close to Jonnie there. I know you guys
There
are
it is.
buds.
That's
Come on.
right.
Yeah, look at that. Looking good. Nut's guilty, regardless. Nut, no words to say about your adventures. I mean, I accumulated these tabloids over the time you haven't been on the show here.
I mean,
So-
you gotta live life to the fullest, man. You know, like if people want to document my everyday life,
Look, the
they
camera's
can go
frozen.
ahead.
Camera's frozen.
If you wanna go ahead and say what you wanna say there, Nut.
About what? I've already
I
done
mean-
said it.
You've done said it.
Done said it.
Done
You,
said it,
you
man.
got nothing to
Done
say.
said.
I mean, it's
I mean,
just,
people might think you're crazy. Look,
Oh my god.
when you
Where did you
you
get this picture?
do such wild things on a daily basis, you become numb to it. This is just.
people might think you're a bonko crazy man.
I mean, they can interpret
I mean,
my
here,
actions whatever way they
explain
want.
this. Explain this, Nut. Please explain this. Okay, so explain this. When I search Nut, Slipper House
I
on
wouldn't search
on Google. Okay, when I search Nut Slipper House on Google, this
wow.
is what I see.
Nut
okay?
shots.
This is what I see. I see everything here. But can you explain? Can you explain this? Can you explain this?
Well, that was actually my late high, like my last couple years in high school. That was my girlfriend.
She's hot.
Okay.
But in the photo, you can't actually see how nice of leather that is.
She got a cup holder too.
The cup holder
I
was
bet
actually.
you that's a recliner. I
for
bet you
lube.
just gotta
I bet
lean
you
back.
kick back.
You lean it
There's
back,
not even an arm
and
on
there's
that
that
thing, you
pocket
just
in the
lean.
middle.
She looks good.
No, it's just a lean back boy. That thing's on a free recline.
Longest
Free
relationship I ever
recline.
had was actually with that girl.
Wow.
This is the one that got away.
Very sturdy.
10 years.
10 years.
Very sturdy.
Could you go back?
10 years in the
Back
10
to the
years in the
camera.
business. We got one camera now. For
Back to
some
one
reason,
camera, we're freezing up here.
Can you go
We're
back,
back
to
to
the other
one.
camera real quick?
we're back to one camera. I'm done with it, man. We're back to one camera.
I like where it froze, though.
It was
Oh,
a good
yeah.
shot. We can use that for the thumbnail.
Please.
Oh yeah, great stuff. I'm glad you've explained your actions here, though.
Yeah, we cleared the air right away.
Hey, man.
Yep.
You live that rock and roll lifestyle.
Yeah.
As a rapper or a drift triker, you know,
All of the
Jonnie
above. All of the
Umami
above.
was with me the majority of the time. If he wants to put his 2 cents in as well.
Yeah, I was there for the drifting.
You were there for the drifting?
Yeah, for the drifting.
And the poisoning.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was there.
You were
for it.
poisoned? You were not poisoned.
No. When
James
that one
Brown.
guy, when James Brown got poisoned.
Oh, when James Brown got
Ryan
poisoned.
Seacrest was out there poisoning everybody.
Okay.
Johnny
cool.
didn't witness Ryan Seacrest do it, but we were smoking.
Ryan
bunnies.
Seacrest poisoned James Brown.
Yes.
That should be the headline. Why is that not the headline?
Because people don't know.
They don't want to talk about it. It's big Hollywood.
Simon says move on to the next topic.
I wasn't ready for that.
You weren't ready for Simon? He's our new mascot.
I
You
love
don't
him.
like him?
We've improved.
Simon's our
We
new
gave him
boy.
plastic
We
surgery.
love
It
Simon.
makes me so
He's
uncomfortable.
our new favorite man.
Did his teeth get nicer?
You don't like
Those are his
Simon?
natural teeth.
Why not?
He reminds me of like Nigel Thornberry.
Oh my god.
Oh, he does sort of look like. Yeah, he does sort of look
Give
like.
him some orange hair.
Put a mustache on that
I
boy.
can hear like the voice of Nigel Thornberry.
I wish I could do it, but
He's like, like, that's what he sounds like.
He's very British, I remember, but
Yeah. He's like, oh. It's like, I can't do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to try to do it, and then I'm gonna sound like a bozo if I fail. But Simon says, move on to the next.
Nigel Thornberry.
He says, move on to the next subject. The next subject. I'm sorry, guys, but unfortunately, it's Veggie Talk.
Veggie Talk.
I like a little veg.
Oh yeah.
It's a very serious
What do
moment.
we
It's
got
Veggie
going
Talk,
on in
guys.
Veggie world?
On Veggie Talk today, we have the favorite vegetables by state.
Oh.
This is by state, the favorite vegetables. I don't have all 50 states, clearly.
I just really want to know what's
I was going to ask you guys to just look it up on your phones, actually.
Oh, our
I was going to see if you wanted to look up the vegetables, you could see them. I have some certain graphics for certain ones. Here is the title description.
I don't really have service out here.
It says, most popular vegetable by state. It's by a person named Diamond Bridges.
Wow. Way to go, Diamond.
Broccoli still stands on
Jeff
top. That's what it
Bridges
says.
is,
Broccoli still stands on top,
That's what it says
which
on top.
upsets me right off the bat because I hate broccoli. Broccoli is fucking
Broccoli's
disgusting.
Broccoli is good.
As an
Okay.
adult, I would say broccoli is good, but it has to
Broccoli
be
is
cooked.
good.
I hate broccoli. I hate it.
Yeah, I don't like raw brock. I don't like
No,
raw
I'll
brock.
even eat it raw.
Do not like raw
dog,
broccoli.
yeah?
But this says on June
Raw dog, that
17th
raw-
marks National Eat Your Vegetable Day.
Oh.
We missed it. It's on June 17th. If you didn't eat vegetables on
I
June
may have had a
17th, you're a
vegetable.
piece
I
of
think I ate
shit.
a vegetable that day. I had an
I'm
onion.
sure I ate a
I
veggie.
think I had an onion.
You're sure you ate one that day?
Yeah.
Umami? Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty positive.
The Daily Meal reached out to the Green
coleslaw.
Giant, which runs survey every year to determine the most popular vegetable throughout the country. This survey
Ohio's known for growing
was
beets.
conducted between the
Beets,
months
baby.
of April and May 2020, and 6,713 Americans participated based on the results.
Jeez, that's not a lot of Americans eat vegetables.
Broccoli is the most popular vegetable in the land, all of the land. But there was a rising contender this year. Carrots.
You sons of bitches.
Find out which
Carrots, I-
vegetable your state has chose as its
Carrots are pretty
favorite.
good.
So which state chose, broccoli, and which state? Yeah, that's what I
It's
was
not a
saying the whole
vegetable.
time.
Corn's a
That's what I was saying
American
because a carrot, we don't want any carrot in there.
crop.
No.
Get him out.
You know, I can say like
Are we going back to the butt crack?
I can say right now, we don't want any carrot in there. Look at these two guys. They don't want any
We
carrot
don't want
in
no
there.
carrots in here.
They don't want any part of carrot. I heard you got involved with an incident with Carrot Nut. I heard about that.
I fondled his
So-
butt crack once
Hey,
and he tried to
hey,
sue me.
don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. This isn't the place for it.
Sorry, I'm going to jail now.
But, so corn, yeah, corn. That's what you wanted?
Yes.
Yeah, corn. Why isn't anybody talking about corn? We love corn.
It's not a vegetable.
I hate corn.
It is a vegetable. Corn is a vegetable, for sure.
What is it then?
Yeah, what's corn then?
Is it a grain?
No, it's not a grain.
I don't know.
Corn isn't a
I
vegetable.
always thought it was a vegetable.
You know. But I can tell you right now that I am anti-broccoli. Hey, what are you guys looking at on the phone over
We're looking
there?
at a big old map of the.
Well, I'm anti-broccoli. What is that? A picture of broccoli? That's a map of the.
It is.
There it is.
Oh, I see it.
Results are in.
I don't know.
The results are in.
It's also a grain.
It's the veggies by state. Favorite veggies by state. Okay. Well, I'm
It doesn't have to be
anti-broccoli.
ground up. It's a
I'm
grain.
a
once you
pro
ground it off
broccoli
the
boy.
You're pro carrot boy or pro broccoli?
Both.
You pro carrot.
I like carrot and I like carrot.
You
top.
pro broccoli.
Big fan of carrot top shorts.
I don't
Okay.
like cooked broccoli.
Or corn.
mean,
Do you like
carrots. I
I
don't like.
like cooked carrots.
They just.
I like them steamed.
Yeah. If I'm gonna eat them cooked, it's gonna be steamed.
They got that crunch in the middle still.
I like them mixed with like stir fry
Mm.
or raw with some ranch, but I don't really know if I like carrots that much or really like
It's
ranch.
probably the combo.
Okay. Well, here's something I would take into
I hate
consideration.
celery.
Yeah,
Okay.
celery's not good. Celery's whack.
Here's something I would take into consideration is that no one considered tomato.
This is a fruit.
Tomatoes suck.
Tomato
And they suck.
We consider
Tomato's delicious. And it's a
no
fruit.
Alaska got away with it. It says it in the article that Alaska says tomato is their favorite vegetable.
Alaska also pays $36 for a gallon of milk.
And they're
whoa! Mad heat against Alaska right now.
No
What's
heat.
going on?
I'm just saying, if you're gonna live out in the boonies, you can't. Like,
What's going on?
boonies
Dude,
don't
Bob's
even look like
mad.
Alaska.
He's mad at
it's a
what you're
seed
saying
bearing
right now.
fruit.
Look at this tomato. He's getting
Seed-bearing
pissed.
fruit.
It's a bird seed.
Call it a tomato. You see seeds in the middle of that boy, it's a fruit.
It's a goddamn fruit.
It's a
Whoa, dude.
fucking fruit.
Is
Yeah,
that
that's
VeggieTales?
Bob. That's
It's
Bob
Bob
the
the tomato.
tomato.
I've never watched an episode.
I used
never watched
to
Bob?
be about it.
Look at him here. There's
false
his
Back when I
propaganda.
went
He
to
is not a
church,
vegetable.
like,
Here's his
that-
here's his Pokemon card.
He only knows Splash. Oh,
No, he
200.
also knows
Bible
preach
stories.
God's word. He also knows preach
Slosh.
God's word. That's devastating.
Ew, that is devastating.
Yeah, that'll get you. The preach God's word.
Right now.
Do you know what trumps that?
Bob will get you.
Preach science, and it just fucks Bob up then. That's his
Well-
weakness.
Squish.
You sound like a bunch
Yeah,
of
make him into a nice sauce.
Make him
Make
into a
him
big
to-
old sauce.
make Bob into a nice sauce.
Yeah,
You sound like a bunch of
sauce.
veggie haters over here. Look at me.
I love veggies.
That
I'm
was
a
a
veggie
fruit. That was
hater.
a fruit hate.
Fruit hate.
Yeah,
It
we were
is
cool with all
team.
the
It is Veggie Stink.
Wow.
Team Veggie Stink over here, for sure.
I wish it was Team Veggies Steak, because vegetables on top of steak
Veggies
is
on
delicious.
steak like mushrooms and
Not like
onions.
asparagus.
Asparagus. All right.
I love some grilled asparagus. With some butter on that boy.
Oh.
Yeah, once again, I don't know if I like the asparagus or the butter more.
Try just eating butter by itself.
I've tried, and I died once doing it.
So maybe it's the asparagus.
Actually, another one of those headlines that you saw earlier, there's one where nut escapes death because I had to get my arteries cleaned due to eating
Dude, the butter
nine
chug.
9 pounds of butter. I melted it, put it in a few gallon jugs, and just walked around all day and just started drinking that boy.
Just drinking the butter.
You drank. You didn't do that.
It's butternut's
It is
patented
very
butter
Hollywood.
diet.
You know, so I'm very greasy today. It's still coming out of my pores.
I noticed that. You look oily.
I'm well oiled.
You look good. You look good.
You look greased up.
You look like you've been eating your veggies.
Yeah, covered in butter.
Okay. Well, I have one last thing on the docket, and I feel like I'm not gonna have
You're
to.
the
I feel like I'm not gonna have to move this camera around
I gotta get spiced
anymore.
up.
I used to get spiced up.
No, you're not gonna get spiced up there, Dirt. You're not gonna
I'm
get.
getting razzed, aren't I?
No, you're not gonna get razzed.
Are you getting dangled?
You're not getting dangled.
Oh boy, I'm ready.
You are not even involved, actually, at all. I'm gonna move the camera for one last time here, and I'm gonna move it over to Umami and Nut here, and they're gonna talk about the great barbecue disagreement.
You
They
guys
had a
can
big
definitely chime
disagreement.
in though, because
I'm gonna.
I mean, we can chime in,
This necessary.
I'm a certified line cook. I know.
but
about
this is the
barbecue.
great barbecue disagreement.
Alright,
And
so
tell me what this
Let
is
me get
about.
the backstory first.
okay.
Because this is what I was the person that initiated the conversation, and I saw somebody post on Facebook that they're like the
They
best barbecue in the
They
world.
post on Facebook.
Yeah, I saw a post on Facebook that was like best barbecue is North Carolinian barbecue or something like that, or like North Carolina barbecue, and I went, they don't eat brisket, so it
Whoa.
can't be the best. And then now Jonnie.
So I got into it with him because we're talking about like pulled pork. When they say North Carolina barbecue,
We're talking about a sandwich.
we're talking about
Yep.
the sandwich. We're talking. That's what I'm saying. It's a dish. And then he's like, but brisket's better. I was like, but that's beef, and that's completely different.
But it didn't say
talking
pulled
about
pork
pulled
barbecue.
pork.
It just said Carolina barbecue.
Yeah, but when you
So
say-
it's kind of
Name.
all
When you-
barbecue is what I'm thinking.
But when you say North Carolina barbecue, you're talking about a sandwich.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You could say Carolina
pork
pork,
sandwich.
barbecue sandwich then.
But no. But
That's
then
a
you sound like a.
mouthful.
You
Yes.
sound like a dumb tourist
There
when
are
you're
other
Yeah.
down
types of
here.
barbecue.
I'm saying in general, around these parts,
Whoa, around these
Around
parts
here.
here.
you are referring to North Carolina barbecue. That's pulled pork sandwich.
Yeah, but
Point
brisket's better than
blank.
pulled pork was my
With
point.
no sauce.
Yeah,
else
but
sound-
that's
yeah.
like comparing apples to oranges.
That's
Yeah,
exactly
that
what I
is
said
true.
in the car. I was like, those are two different things you're talking about.
But they're two different kinds of barbecue is my only point.
Yeah,
And I-
because you can't.
around these parts.
Around these parts.
You were stuck on the fact of like barbecuing.
You know what? I lied. Around these parts. We like vinegar in our barbecue.
That's right.
Fuck these parts.
I like vinegar in my barbecue.
None of
You
that
understand?
sweet shit.
I like.
You come around here, you say, "Hey, I want to put sugar in that barbecue. No vinegar." I'm stab you.
I like juicy. Wet brisket.
Brisket is good.
But I said this
love
in the car
brisket.
too.
Oh, yeah.
I like it when you
We
cut
all
in the
like
brisket and all that
brisket,
water
too.
comes
Yeah.
out, all that juice. Oh my god.
Like brisket is delicious.
get
No
it on
one's
nice
disagreeing
crust.
with that.
No one's disagreeing with
Pull it
brisket. This is a brisket right here. This is a brisket right here. You see this? Brisket Lovers Club.
Brisket.
Okay, we love brisket. We love brisket. Tyler, don't worry. Look at him over here. He's worrying. Do you see him?
So regionally, they don't focus on the good parts of what you could be barbecuing.
Oh my gosh, he's upset.
No, see,
Do you see this?
I'm with Tyler now.
He's still-
I'm with Tyler.
no.
We're holding back because of borders.
It's not even borders. We're talking about a dish and the form of barbecuing, like
This is
making
literally
barbecue.
semantics.
The whole
at this
form
point.
of it.
It's
Yeah.
literally just words
We need to let barbecue shine.
at this point.
Yeah, let barbecue.
Barbecue is good regardless
Barbecue's
of
good.
what
He'll be
kind
okay.
of
I
barbecue.
love barbecue.
He's all right.
With vinegar,
We need
especially.
to get a mic on Tyler.
He's been to Hollywood. He's been dicking around in Hollywood.
What's your favorite sauce?
I like sweet baby rice.
I like Kansas style, boy.
My favorite sauce,
Or some sweet
North
and
Carolina style vinegar sauce. Like
Yeah, like
that's
if
my
we're- are we
favorite
talking about-
sauce.
yeah.
Absolutely.
But
Absolutely.
Kansas has that smokiness with that vinegariness and it's dang. That's all I'm saying.
So
Alright, I'm gonna go back to freaking out now.
What are you mad about, dude? You're not
He's
gonna
talking
leave the room.
about
You're just gonna...
barbecue. His whole life is like a lie.
Yeah, you are.
me
You're
out.
stressing me out. Chill out for a second there.
Hold the table down.
Yeah,
It's
so
the best
it,
barbecue.
yeah, Carolina barbecue is the best barbecue.
barbecue.
Umami said it the best. It's decided they're not. Sorry,
Sorry,
but you're voted. I'm pretty sure if it would be 1, 2, 3, 4 to 1 on the Carolina barbecue. How does that make you feel?
Carolina barbecue, baby. You know what's crazy? Where I'm from in New York, barbecue refers to barbecue chicken thighs.
Really?
When you say barbecue up there, you're talking about barbecue chicken thighs. with
What
barbecue
is the
sauce.
best?
It's a barbecue
thighs?
chicken thigh. Why is it a chicken thigh?
There's not enough room for pigs in New York.
There's no pigs there. It's just a mountainous terrain. Wow, that is a good shot.
Wow.
We're just gonna focus on this for a second. It's a raw moment.
Raw.
I'll show you a raw moment.
My God.
Hello? Oh, hey, it's Jonnie.
It was a nightmare.
Welcome to the after party. We have hot dogs. I've already down 2 fully.
2 full boys.
I'm a little uncomfortable now.
Feeling good. Full of hot dogs.
Jethro's here.
Oh yeah.
It was a nightmare.
Hey, bud. Yeah, well, come on back.
Do you know all these flops? What are you doing over there? Flopping?
I'm floating like Jesus!